Hey guys, today's video will be trading Jump 75 index and we're taking this 30 USD account to over 140 USD. So let's get into it. So in our scenario for today, it's going to look more like this. Price is kept within a range between that high and that low. Then inside the range, it starts building liquidity by consolidating. So now, before it shoots up, it wipes the low of the consolidation, sort of to grab liquidity below that low, and then it breaks above. So I now want you to pay close attention to the manner in which price breaks above. Price makes a huge expansion when breaking above, leaving an imbalance, and this is our sign that the big banks are inside the market. It's sort of like a footprint that the huge money is being moved inside the market. So now this imbalance definitely has to be filled. So price will fill the imbalance while tapping into the internal range liquidity as well, so it will be forced to shoot up. If it breaks the high with an aggression, that high that it had created after the initial break, if it breaks that high with an aggressive expansion as well, then we capture the buy when it drops back down to a pure high. So the key element is price breaking structure with a huge expansion. So now let's get into the trade and keep that in mind, guys. Of course, you are going to have other elements as well, like bias, institutional order flow, and market structure in your favor before you use this pattern. So let's get into analyzing. Now, the analysis starts on the daily, and on the daily, we see that price broke structure below that low, and it was headed for the imbalance. So it filled that imbalance it didn't completely fill it, but it filled it. So it rebalanced the imbalance and then it shot up. And this analysis is gonna be a quick one. I didn't do a thorough in-between analysis. I just wanted you guys to see what's important. So our price is been headed for the buy side liquidity above there, which has an imbalance above it as well. So that area is the one that's pulling price, is the one that I believe is pulling price. That's why I'm a buyer. So price broke structure above that high as well, and you can see the manner in which price broke the structure, like I was saying. So price broke the structure there and it formed that imbalance or the fair value gap, and it was filled immediately. And after it was filled, what price did is head for that high as well above there, and it also broke structure, which further confirms the buy. You get what I'm saying? So now check out how price broke structure there. That aggressive move as it broke structure there, forming that imbalance. So when it returns to the 1 hour order block while it fill the imbalance before the order block. So you see the move there, and afterwards it shot up again to break structure, and look at how it broke structure again. It had a huge imbalance. Okay, not a huge one, but it had a significant imbalance as it broke structure. So before it broke, of course it hit the 1 hour order block before it broke, and then it made a huge break of structure above there. So price now has to return back down to a 1 hour order block, and then we buy it to at least the high above there. You get what I'm saying? This analysis is so simple, it's super simple if you know what you're looking at. So price has to fill the fair value gap, of course, and with that we're done. I mean, like, this has to be one of the most simplest analysis ever. There's nothing else I can say about it. It's not tricky. Just look at the manner in which price breaks structure. There can be some times when it breaks structure, you can see like it did not make a huge one, it did not leave a mark or an imbalance. So The account, I think I grew the account from 10 USD to 30 with this small Nyana VIX 25. It also made that same thing, but yeah, I didn't want to concentrate on it. So yeah, back to the jump 75. I was placing my buy orders exactly at the 1 hour order block. Yeah, sometimes it can be tricky to buy there because price usually does not play around there. It just penetrates a bit like the imbalance, and then it starts shooting up. It's sensitive. That area is sensitive, guys. If you guys are going to, some of you guys who are going to take some time off to focus and backtest this setup, know that that area is sensitive. So you have to place it somewhere where you know, like, okay, the account will not blow, but at the same time I'm giving it room, or like I have to make sure I'm inside. You get what I'm saying? So it's not too aggressive, but yeah, so it's not too aggressive, but yeah, the price does not stay around there for a long time. That's all. So this is afterwards. Now for the afterwards, you can clearly see that price did not waste a moment there. It did a tap and go. Should I say it was luck that I just placed there, but it looks more of like I programmed it to hit the buy levels, the buy setups, the buy limits, and then shoot up. But yeah, maybe I was just lucky. It did a tap and go and shot up, and later we can see that price was now at like it had now reached the buy side liquidity. When it did two, it had broken the high, and it had broken in that same manner again. So we could have potentially kept on trying to milk. And yeah, here the account went from 31 to 140 USD, and yeah, I think I was satisfied. From 30 USD, it's a pretty significant amount to get, or like to capture. So around this time, this is when I decided I think it's time that I close, and yeah, I'll see if I can spin the account from there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.